So if you didn't see it this morning, it was around 9 a.m. when it was announced, or if you didn't see it yesterday afternoon / evening when someone at Universal decided to upload the video, mark it as unlisted, then add it to a playlist, the Halloween Horror Nights 2018 playlist. However, if you add an unlisted video to a playlist, it still shows up. So everyone saw that. Everyone saw that Trick or Treat was leaked. Trick or Treat has been known to be a maze for the past little less than 24 hours. But if you're like me, you've speculated it. I have put Trick or Treat on my wishful thinking list ever since I've been doing videos. I've wanted Trick or Treat to come to the event for quite some time, and now it's finally happening. Originally, I thought we were going to have to wait for Mike Dougherty to make the sequel. I thought we were going to be just waiting and waiting and waiting. But after last year, Orlando did a scare zone for Halloween Horror Nights 27 over there. They did a Trick or Treat scare zone, and it was received with overwhelming praise. And because of that, Mike over in Orlando said, okay, I want to do a Trick or Treat maze. He came to John telling him that, and John said, alright, screw waiting for the sequel, I'm in. So that's how we got Trick or Treat. Now, let's get into a bit more information about this maze. This maze was our first codenamed maze. I did not get the connection right. I'm wrong. Both the videos that I put out speculating Terror in the Aisles or 1984, those connections were wrong. The first one I connected it to The Thing. I still believe The Thing is coming to the event. However, The Thing is not this codename. The next video I put out, I talked about a connection to a heavy metal band Halloween putting out a song Trick or Treat in 1984. While that was a pretty solid connection, it was not the right connection. The right connection, I'm pretty sure John said only one person got it. Shout out my friend HHN Mannix, Justin. He got it. He did not get the codename itself, but he got the connection. Now here's the connection. I'll go over the hints and then I'll go over the connection. So, the codename. Codename number 1 is codename Olympics. Yeah, I went in a totally wrong direction with my connections. I suck. So the connection, the main hint to this one was a connection to 1984 is the hint to the codename. Now John gave us about 3 hints for this, but there were just a bunch of bonus hints with it and stuff. It was a lot to keep track of, and these pages aren't that big, so I didn't have a lot of room to write, so I just kind of narrowed it down to 3. So the first hint was one released quite a long time ago, Terror in the Aisles. The clip film, or like the compilation film Terror in the Aisles, was released in the year 1984. Number 2. There were, I think, 3 hints given for hint number 2, but only one was true. The other 2 were red herrings. The one that John has confirmed to be true is that a band performed at his high school and they had a best-selling album that was released that year. The band that performed at his high school, none other than Van Halen, and their album 1984, which was released in 1984. That's their best-selling album. That's the hint, released in 1984. And number 3, John gave us 6 songs off of his playlist titled The Greatest Songs in the History of Everness. I love the title of that playlist, by the way. That's a great title. All 6 of those songs were released in the year 1984. So Blake, Trick or Treat came out in 2007. How does that connect to 1984 over 2 decades, 3 decades? 2? I can't do math. It's about 2 decades, yeah. I'm out of school. I don't do math. 2 decades prior. Well, I'll tell you. The 1984 Olympics. There was a mascot. They were held in Los Angeles. So the mascot had to be a nice, strong American mascot, right? Because we were hosting the Olympics, so why not give it an American mascot? The mascot was an eagle. This eagle's name was Sam. If you haven't seen Trick or Treat, or you don't know anything about Trick or Treat, this little guy, I'll put a picture of him right there. If I didn't put a picture of him there, then I fail as an updater and I'm a horrible human being and I should just quit YouTube. But there should be a picture of Sam right there. I'll put him up again. Hey Sam, how you doing? Sam. That's Sam from Trick or Treat. That is our connection. Sam the Eagle and Sam the main character from Trick or Treat. Codename Olympics. I didn't get it right. but I got the property right, so I mean, half points? I don't know. I'm still 2 for 2 on properties. I think that counts for something. Alright, a bit more information on this maze. Like I said, it's only going to be based on the one film, as there is a non-existent sequel. So, it's only going to be based on the one film. If you have not seen that film, highly recommend you do so. It's the same guy that did Krampus. We featured the Krampus maze in 2016. That maze was pretty great. This maze, I feel, will just be equally as great. It is going in the Revenge of the Mummy queue. Now, originally, I thought this was going to go down on the Metro sets. Nope. Not on the Metro sets. It's in the Mummy queue, where Shining was, where Exorcist was. This is the end. I don't want to talk about it. Clowns 3D, Evil Dead, Silent Hill, Hostel. That's about as far back as my mind goes. I remember the first year I went, and then the year prior to that, so I know 2011 through 2017. That's about as far as my mind goes with remembering HHN Maze venues. So it's going down in the Mummy queue. I originally thought it would be down on the backlot in the Metro sets where Ash vs. Evil Dead was last year. I don't know why I thought it would go there. I just, you know, that was where they put Krampus, that's where they put Ash vs. Evil Dead, that's where they put Crimson Peak. Those areas were kind of the less popular mazes, the less popular films or TV shows, but they still ended up being somewhat decent, except for Ash vs. Evil Dead. I don't want to talk about it. Really disappointing. So yeah, Trick or Treat. It's going in the Mummy queue. It is not our password maze. The password maze has not yet been announced for this year, but there will be a password maze. I don't know really what else information to give you. John said there's going to be featuring the werewolf scene, so that's pretty cool. Probably see some puppetry in there. Who knows? Should be a good maze. I'm fairly excited for it. I've been waiting for Trick or Treat to come. I thought we were going to have to wait for the sequel, but it is happening, and I am incredibly excited. 2 for 2 on properties, sensing another 100% year, perhaps? Who knows? That would be year number, let me think, this is my 4th year updating, 5th year speculating. This would be year 5. Year 5 of getting 100% correct, if I do pull it off. So, let's see if it happens. Thank you all for watching. Please, as always, show your support, like it if you like it, comment what you think about Trick or Treat coming, and comment what you think our next maze announcement is going to be. Subscribe if you want to keep up with further updating and other potential videos that come out. I'm thinking about doing another top 10 mazes and, you know, top facade countdown, top scare zone videos, stuff like that. Just to fill in the content in between speculation, because that was our one code name. So, yeah, follow social media. You get updates about my videos on there at HHNFan13 on Twitter. Again, you get a follow back on there just as a thank you for supporting my channel and my videos for these past 4 years. I've felt your guys' support, and it's really awesome. It keeps me going doing this. I would not still be doing this if I did not have over 200 subscribers. If I went through year 1 and only had like 50 subscribers, I'd probably throw in the towel after that and just be done. You wouldn't be watching me doing these. I wouldn't still be sitting on the same couch that I've sat at for years making these videos, being such a nerd, talking to a camera, and then uploading them for you guys to see. This has been a really long video. I'm sorry that it's been so long. I didn't mean to stretch it out this much. I can't even stretch it out and say like, oh, I'm stretching it out for advertising revenue. No, I'm just rambling because I ramble. See you all in the next video. Take care.